Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Cruise Talk Live. You're joining myself, Josh. Right down below, we got the beautiful, gorgeous, stunning Mama Hocum. And up top, we got Peter G. Maybe a little bit later on, we're going to have another very special guest joining you guys. This is Cruise Talk Live. Happy Wednesday. We're so excited to have each and every one of you joining us tonight. Super chill show for the first little bit. I want to get the Q&A going. I feel like we didn't get a lot of that the last, 2 weeks ago, the last Cruise Talk Live. So I want to hear from you. Get your cruise questions. Go ahead and start dropping them in the live chat. Say what's up. Say hello. Let us know that you're watching, that you're participating tonight. You got to get that participation grade. Am I right? I know I'm right. And then a little bit later on, we have some fun, maybe exciting news, dare I say, to share. So stay tuned from that. Mama Hocum, how goes it over in Mama H land? What have you been up to today? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Work, and more work. Yeah, you guys are unmuted. I know. You know, I got those fingers that sometimes just forget to do what they're supposed to do. But anyway, so work, and more work. That doesn't sound very fun. Why so much work? Why no vacation? Yeah, for sure. Peter, what about you? What about you down there in Florida? Anything fun? Anything exciting?
I've been doing the same thing. Lots of work, lots of overtime.
Have you guys been keeping up with the news? And when I say the news, I mean the cruise news, of course. We don't watch that other crazy mess, but the cruise news. So you know, we got some good stuff. We got some bad stuff that seems to be coming down the pipeline. I think it's looking better for test cruises coming. Royal is kind of firing at the CDC right now a little bit, and I think Carnival's starting to join with that. Honestly, I think the cruise lines, much like you and I, are kind of getting fed up with all of this. You know, they're kind of done with all of this. I mean, we are coming up, so March the 14th, I believe it is, will mark the 1 year point since cruising in the United States has been suspended. So that's what, literally just over 2 weeks away now. So, you know, I mean, and think about that. So like this time last year, many cruise ships were preparing for their last voyage before their big shutdown. You know, they were coming back, you know, because many cruises, you know, typically are Saturday, Sunday. You know, of course you have some weekday, but the majority of cruises start Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You think about that. They're coming back into port this weekend. They would have that cruise and then one more cruise, right? And then... So, big crazy stuff. The cruise lines are definitely getting fed up with that. But with that, of course, you know, if you had a Carnival cruise booked, you did get the news today. Carnival extended their cancellations in the U.S. through the end of May. Fully suspected that, anticipated that, especially with Norwegian's announcement last week. Royal Caribbean and Disney did the same thing, right, Peter? You said Disney had cancellations today?
Yeah. This morning.
What were their cancellations?
Through May 31st.
So it seems like everybody's canceling through May 31st. That also gives me a lot of hope, because if you look at the cancellations, most often the cruise lines are kind of, you know, one of them will do the 31st, one of them will do the 15th. You know, they're kind of sporadic all over the place. It seems like they're all kind of aligning on May the 31st as their canceling. I mean, I don't know. We haven't seen Royal drop in with cancellations yet. I anticipate they absolutely will. But it'll be interesting to see if they do May 31st too. Perhaps the cruise lines are kind of looking at, you know, May 31st as their go-ahead date. I hope so. I really, really do. You know, I like to stay optimistic, you know, until we can't. What, Mama Hocum? You sound like you want to say something. If it's positive, please feel free.
No, I'm just.
She said it's not positive, so she ain't.
heard December, we've heard February, now we hear May, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's like, the folks on Mardi Gras. Gosh, I feel sorry for those folks who try to do the inaugural Mardi Gras. Honestly, if you're somebody who is booked on the original inaugural and you're still now booked on the inaugural, congratulations to you. That is some shifting right there. Like, you are moving some stuff around. I got to get my hat off to you. Let's jump over into the chat. Let's say some what's up, say some hellos.
You need to say hi. Somebody's in there.
I know, I saw. We have several special somebodies in there. Of course, my baby girl, Lauren, is in there. Big hello to you, Love Bug. Lauren joined us last week on Cruise Talk Live. If you missed that, head back and check out that episode. It was a ton of fun.
2 weeks ago.
Not last week, 2 weeks ago. She is studying for an exam tonight. Anybody else? I would say, can I get an amen? But I don't think anybody really wants to be doing that. So, we'll just pray for you. Welcome to everybody in the chat. We got Matthew Conklin dropping in with a $5 donation through PayPal. Links are in the description. If you guys would like to donate to the stream, you enjoy the show, you want to show your support monetarily, we certainly do appreciate that. As always, like I said, links are in the description. One of the moderators will drop it in the live chat for you right now. He said, popping in to say hi, been real busy with snowstorms and getting a Memorial Remote hot air balloon. What? A Memorial Remote hot air balloon. That sounds pretty cool. He said, have a great time tonight and catch you all in the near future. That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, I think we do definitely need to take a moment and pray for the entire United States of America outside of Florida, because you all are freezing. You are absolutely freezing. All Floridians right now are like, all Floridians are really confused because everybody else is swearing that it's freezing outside, and Floridians walk outside and they're like, man, I gotta go turn my AC on, Everybody else in the U.S., meanwhile, is absolutely just, we've got the parkas out times two.
But everyone but Florida. I mean, last week, literally everyone in the United States was blue except for Florida, which was orange.
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy to think about. And especially down in Texas, of course, on a very serious note, we do want to, if you live in Texas, our heart goes out to you. You're in our thoughts, you're in our prayers. Yeah, well, no, he's not in Texas anymore. He's back in Georgia, I believe. Yeah, but I don't know. He may be back. I know he was in Georgia like last week or something. But anyway, I digress. If you are in Texas, Louisiana, any of those states that were hit really, really hard by that winter storm, I hope your power's coming back. I hope that you're. Well, I know that they're warming up, because I actually have a friend that is in Texas, and it was 72. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, it was like 72 degrees. So Texas went from 0 degrees to 72 in 1 week. That's kind of how we do it here in North Carolina. I think we shared our weather with you a little bit down there in Texas. Last year?
We've had a snowstorm plus an earthquake plus a hurricane.
I was fixing to say last year we literally went through all elements in the span of 1 week. Like Mama Hocum said, we had an earthquake, we had a snowstorm, a hurricane, and something else. It was something else too.
Wait, it was sunny one day.
Yeah, it was like sunny and then like pouring and like a thunderstorm too. It's like literally every day was something different. It was the most bizarre thing.
And this week here in North Carolina, we've not had snow. We've just had, like I was telling our mayor, he was saying his backyard turned into a lake. Well, mine turned into a swamp.
Yes, goodness gracious. So while the rest of much of the United States has had snow, we have just gotten a ton of rain here in North Carolina. Like, honestly, I'm kind of worried for like the crops and the flowers and stuff that they're going to start, because especially now with it also getting warm outside, I hope they don't start to bloom too soon, Because with all of that water, it's raining like it's April, like April showers, and then like on top of that, we have these warm days outside. I just hope that it doesn't mess up the whole crop system here.
Papa Hocum looked out there the other day. I'll just give the epitome Papa Hocum joke here for him. He looked outside the other day. It was raining, and he looked and he said, "I'm so glad it's raining." He said, "My mud was starting to dehydrate."
Yeah, really, the mud was starting to dry up. What were we gonna do with our yard? Forget grass. We have a whole layer of mud
I'm
now.
just looking for a giant boat with a man with a long beard and a lot of animals to come sailing by anytime now. Okay?
Sailing by, requesting 2x2. That's right. That's right. Hey, let's say some what's ups. Let's say some hellos. If you're in the chat right now, drop a hello, drop a heart, drop a cruise ship emoji, drop something so I can recognize you. Welcome you to the stream tonight. Thanks so much to everybody that's joining and watching. If you are, click that thumbs up button for me. It takes 2 seconds and it really shows your support to YouTube. Lets them know that you're enjoying the stream so they can share it out to more people. So really easy, really simple. Just click that thumbs up button for me right now. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing with that notification bell on. I've got some fun coming up that you're not going to want to miss. So make sure you do that for me, okay? Let's say some what's ups to Mama K. Mama K, you are the first person on my screen tonight. We also got Gamalier Brownlee. Welcome to you. There's Extra Magic. Anybody know who Extra Magic is? Up there!
I see some new videos from Extra Magic.
I know. Extra Magic's been taking a break. Maybe that'll change soon. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe that'll change.
Raquel Williams says, happy Wednesday night, Josh, Peter, and Mama Hocum. Greetings from New York, Raquel and Bianca. Welcome to you. Right now on screen, we got a $5 super chat from Jesse Croc. Got it right. I got it right. Jesse Croc says, hey everyone, I am counting down the days until the group cruise on Oasis. How many people are in our group so far? That's a good question, Jesse. I think we've got about maybe 20 to 30, which is good because I kind of want to keep it around 40, you know, with everything going on. I don't want this huge, gigantic, large group. So I think we've got 20 to 30 right now. I'll have to check that out, though. I'll have to look into that, see how many. I know I just booked somebody the other day.
On the mega cruise?
Yes, the Vlogger Extravaganza cruise. Goodness gracious, that one's probably got, I would
think
say,
last you counted was 500.
I would say it's, and that's just in the Facebook group. You got to remember their spouses and kids. I would say 800 to 1,200 in that one, the 2023, the mega group cruise. So that one's going to be a ton of fun too. And then we just had Gary drop in a $20 PayPal. He says, Peter and Jen got dinner this week. You get Chick-fil-A. You are awesome. You know how much I love Chick-fil-A, Gary. Thanks so much. I love Chick-fil-A. That's good with me, buddy. I want to say what's up to Keegan and LG. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I jumped way down. Let me jump up here a little bit. Let me jump up. And
I know exactly when he'll use that Chick-fil-A, too.
Yeah, it's going to be soon, Gary. It's going to be very soon. Travel with Nick. What's going on to you, dude? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you tonight. We got Diana Eden, Wade Henfield. Hey, Wade, hope that paper's going well, buddy. We got Tracy Kennedy, Don Ash Sr., Sean McKay, Gregory Fletcher. Brad Jackson says, I remembered. Yay. Brad, you get a gold star for tonight, sir. Fantastic. Welcome to you. So good to see you. Mark and Nicole, Cruise to Little. Hello to you. Hopefully we can be cruising a lot really soon. You know, you guys really segue me into that really nice. Like, that's a really nice statement for me to segue in. I appreciate you having the YouTube handle that you have, Mark and Nicole. Christina V, welcome to you. We got TSC. Jamie Day, one of our mod squad, the crew in blue. Big welcome and thank you for being here tonight. Guys, if you see the crew in blue, give them a hello. They are your moderators. They keep the chat family friendly and safe so the kiddos can watch. So can Grandma. We're so happy to have each and every one of them. Thomas Andriano. Ooh, I like that last name. Is that Italian, Thomas? I want to go to Italy someday. I really, really do. He said a $10 super chat. A $10 super chat. He said, we had Carnival Sunrise from May 13th canceled today. 7 canceled now. Next planned is Oasis of the Seas on 7/23. Need to get away, so we booked Disney World for March 20th. Any tips for Disney World would be great. You know what? I have got the Disney Master in the house tonight. Peter, if you could give somebody one, like the best, biggest tip that you can give for Disney World, what would that be? For somebody that's visiting Disney World right now, what is the best tip that you could give them? I'm putting him on the spot, guys.
I have 2 tips.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, two's good. Two's good.
The first tip, go watch Airsome Emporium with Genevieve.
Okay,
There's
yes.
World 24/7.
Yes.
And she can give you the lowdown on Disney.
Yes.
All right.
And the second tip, I actually really only have one tip. That would be my tip.
Okay, but like if somebody's going,
watch Extra Magic.
Yeah, they should watch Extra Magic too. But if somebody's going to the parks, like, should they plan? Like, should they make their park reservation starting at the back of the park? Should they go like if you're going to Magic Kingdom? What's like your top tip to maximize your day at Magic Kingdom?
Oh, well, make sure you have park reservations in
yes.
advance.
Not only do you need park ticket, that's good.
Yes, a ticket does not mean entry. You need a ticket and a park reservation.
Okay, but like, should they... So this is something that Lauren and I ran into when we went. So we actually didn't get to ride Seven Dwarfs because the wait was like... At the beginning of the day, it wasn't that bad. And I was like, oh, we'll just ride it later. And we pushed it off. So like, that would be a tip for me is like, if there's a ride that you really want to ride and it's like a, like it's a main attraction like Seven Dwarfs Mine, like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios, or Rise of the Resistance, you have to have a boarding group, you know what I mean? But like if there's a ride like that the line is going to be long, I would say do that first, no?
If you see it's not
or get a fast pass for it. Well, you can't do fast passes right now, that's true.
If you can get to it in the morning before the crowd gets to it, then yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I would say try, because if especially like Mickey and Minnie's, like that's gonna be a long wait all day. It's like a really popular one. Same thing with Seven Dwarfs Mine in Disney World. Johnny Johnson, welcome to you, buddy. So good to see you. Mama Hocum, get it together, baby. Get it together. I don't know what's going on.
I'm reading Gary's comment, okay? He said the other tip is to bring a backpack and a plastic bag for rolls.
I'm screaming. I'm actually screaming. Gary, let us know. Gary, let us know, when is your showtime at the Comedy Club this weekend? Let us know, because I will be front row, sir. Actually, no, you can't be front row at a Comedy Club. I will be back row.
The other night had a plastic bag for me to pack stuffing in.
You are lying to me. You are lying to me.
I didn't pack it, but...
Oh, I thought you were saying that you packed it. Oh my God, can you guys just imagine Peter, like, opening his backpack and dumping a plate of rolls into his backpack while the waiters got their back turned to him? Stuffing. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. That is funny. That's pretty good one, Gary. You got us, buddy. Rachel Goldson, welcome to you. Tracy Kennedy, Chris Goo, Don Ash Sr., welcome to you, sir. Sarah Massey, welcome to you. Alfred Inglesby, is that right? Inglesby says, hi, everyone. How is Mama H? Mama H, how are you doing? Are you doing good?
I'm better.
Mama,
Still
why don't you...
a couple of bugs that I'm working out, but...
Yeah, why don't you tell folks what we did this weekend? What did we do fun this weekend?
So we had Josh and Lauren over to our house for dinner. Papa Hocum was off on the weekend. So we cooked them some fried chicken and had some food and stuff like that.
I think that fried chicken is still with me.
Broke out...
It was good.
He broke out a Monopoly board, and we played. Now, Josh, I found this out. Josh had never played Monopoly before.
Honestly, I think it is stream worthy. Like, I think we could potentially have a future game of Monopoly here on Cruise Talk Live. Okay, I got to figure out the logistics, but I think it's possible.
You need to get the Carnival version.
Yeah, did you guys see that? Carnival released that last week, I believe. They released a Carnival version of Monopoly. Pretty cool there. I think the Monopoly franchise is kind of expanding out like that. They're making it more personal. I think there's a Disney one, too. Is there not, Peter? Correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah,
there's a Disney
but
version.
Now ours wasn't traditional Monopoly. Ours was Greenville-opoly. Since we live in Greenville, they actually made a Monopoly with all of like our local sites and different places, ECU football stadium and uptown Greenville, and Papa Hocum was ruthless, wasn't he, Josh?
He was absolutely ruthless. No mercy at all, guys. Not even a little bit. He was a true dad moment in this situation.
She said 5-hour Monopoly stream, Lauren did.
Yeah, because that's how long we were playing.
Stream.
That's how long we were playing. It was like 4.5 hours. It was ridiculous. But it was super fun. It was a lot of fun. It came down to Papa Hocum and myself at the end, and, well, I don't need to tell you the rest of the story because it's not important. It's not, whatever. Anyway, moving on. It was a fun...
We had Boardwalk and Park Place, the equivalent. And Josh had all 4 railroads, which there were street names. And so, Jim would land on that, and he would have to pay Josh, and then Josh would land on Park Place, and he would have to pay Jim. And
we probably went back and forth for, like, me and him, we probably went back and forth for a half hour. Like, just him paying me paying him paying me. And then he ended up getting me in the end. But it's all good. It was funny.
And it was funny because, like I said, you had never played Monopoly, so we actually had to kind of teach him along the way of, okay, you want to buy this, or you don't want to buy this, or you want to do this, and if you want to get houses, then you got to get houses and then hotels, which for them it was city blocks and keys to the city. So,
right.
But it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot. Absolutely, we definitely can. We had a super chat come in, a $2.50 super chat from Alex Lewis. Thanks so much, Alex. He says, hey, Josh, have a Alaska cruise booked for next year. Oh, I think Alaska next year, hopefully you'll be okay. This year is still iffy,
they're trying to work out something.
The cruise lines are trying to work out something. I don't know if that's going to mean like they pull in to, a Canadian port and just register that the ship was there and then leave and never actually let anybody off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to try and make an amendment to the Passenger Vessel Services Act. A lot of people know it as the Jones Act, but that's for cargo. I don't know. Or they may not be able to go through with any of that, and it really just may be canceled this year. That would be unfortunate. It would be really sad, especially for ports like Skagway. I found this out a couple weeks ago. Skagway, Alaska. I think it's something like 90% of their annual income is from cruise travel. Not even tourism, cruise tourism and travel. Cruise tourism travel. It's something like, maybe it's like 91, 92, but it's somewhere around 90% is their annual income. So like you can imagine, they are hurting y'all. Yeah, so it's definitely imperative that we get them back.
I want to go. I can't remember, is it Skagway or is it Ketchikan where they have the steam train? Because you know how I love a good train ride.
I think it's Skagway. It's Skagway, I believe, yeah. But yeah, it would be really cool to do.
The views, Mr. Radu has a beautiful photo of the train with the ship right there beside of it and the steam coming out. I love that photo.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It is beautiful, for sure. We got to check it out one day. Sarah Massey, what's going on with you? Magical News Live. Welcome to you, Nick. So good to see you in the chat tonight. We got Cody P., another one of our moderators, joining in the chat, joining in the fun. Hello, Addison and Phoebe and Teresa and soon-to-be little tiny Aiden. Welcome to all of you guys. So good to see you here with us tonight. Thomas Andriano, there he is again. Michael Bagsis, hey buddy, good to see you in the chat. Christina V, there is my love bug. Mwah. Lauren Hill, hey baby girl. So good to see you here with us. All right, I'm gonna jump down. Cole Fanning, we have him joining us. I'm gonna jump down. ALJ, Sean McKay. All right, I'm jumping down to live chat here, guys. I'm going down to live chat.
Thomas Adriano said to tell you, yes, he is Italian, just like Peter.
Italian! All right, I guessed it right. I thought so. With the last name like Andriano, I thought surely it had to be. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to say a big what's up, a big hello to the beautiful, the gorgeous, the stunning Jenny B from the Jenny B Show from La Lita Loca. Jenny B in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Big welcome to you. Mwah, you are a queen. We bow to you. We love you. Hey, Jenny, baby. What's going on? So good to see you joining us tonight. David Green is also in the house tonight. Welcome to you, buddy. So good to see you joining us. There's Gary. Frank Mueller says, Josh, I am pushing my Alaskan cruise back because I don't think it is happening this August. I think it's probably smart. I mean, you're definitely taking a gamble if you keep it. I'm not going to lie to you at all. But Frank actually just got back from a beautiful, did you guys see his photos? Yeah. Beautiful, stunning resort in Cancun. I have been sulking. Would sulking be the right word? I have been sulking over your photos, Frank.
Green with envy.
Yeah. Yeah, really. David Green dropping in right now with a $25 super chat. He says, I'm back. David, we are so glad to see you, buddy. So good to have you joining us in the chat tonight. Where have you been? What have you been up to, David? Do let us know. Let's have a conversation tonight. The Beach Life. Hani. What's going on, Hani? What's going on with you? Hani, you've also been posting some lovely photos and videos of Half Moon Cay and the Bahamas. What was it, Nassau today, I think I saw. But Half Moon Cay, the one you posted, it was so funny. I actually laughed out loud at it, honey. He did like it was like a time lapse, and then he sped it up, and it was from his beach chair into the water, and his caption was something like, how fast I'm running into the water when this is all over. And it was like, whoom! I'm right there with you, honey. I am right there. Just the second that we can, man. I am right there with you. Jenny B says, oh, love you guys. No, Jenny, we love you too. Mama Hocum, give a big what's up to Jenny B. Jenny B is always talking about how much she loves some Mama Hocum. I think you guys are a lot alike in many ways. You're sweet, loving, kind, tender. Yeah, tender. And then you can put somebody in their place in 2.2 seconds as well. Go ahead. What you got, baby?
I was going to tell you, one of my favorite photos of me and you and Erica was taken at Half Moon. If you remember, that was the one time we was there on the Conquest. And I gave my phone to someone, and it was like, take this photo, but don't get my phone wet. And they took it, and I have that picture in my office.
That is a great picture. If I had it readily available, I would throw it up, but I don't have it readily available. But I'll have to find it. Maybe I can post it this week. I've been posted over on Instagram. A lot of flashbacks, a lot of memories. So feel free, head over and check those out. It's Josh. Wait a minute, no, I changed this. Cruise with Josh. That's what it is. I made all the branding the same. I was gonna say it's Josh Hocum YT. It is not that anymore. Don't go type that in. You're not gonna find that. It's Cruise with Josh. Head over and check that out. But I've been doing some Instagram reels, so you guys may find a laugh or two or none out of that. I don't know. It's, personal taste, personal preference. But head over and check that out exclusively on Instagram. You're not going to see that on Facebook. So if you're following me on Facebook, you got to go over and hit that follow button on Instagram as well, so you can check all that stuff out. But I have been reminiscing a bit, and Mom, somehow I found myself on the Vista series, and I posted a photo
I've seen that post.
I posted a photo this past week of our tour with Midushi. Yeah, in Aruba. Man, do I miss the Caribbean. And Aruba especially.
That excursion. That excursion made you so seasick.
Did it? Was that the one?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's right, because the water was super choppy. You know what? And now I'm just thinking about it, Peter. When we went to Aruba, the water was choppy then too. So I wonder if that's just like a thing with Aruba. Like Aruba's just got.
I mean, you went snorkeling. You loved it, but then when they brought the food, it came back.
Yeah. That's right. I had to go below deck. Yeah, I had to go below deck. That was not fun.
Yeah, you was like 3 shades of green.
Yeah, that was not fun.
We both get. I feel like we both get seasick over like the same things. Me and Josh.
We do. We're very similar in that way.
He doesn't get that seasick that much, but I mean, like that day, the sea was really choppy, and I was already emotionally upset because we were supposed to go scuba diving.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So tell that story. Tell that story. What happened there, Mama H?
So we had planned to do a not certified scuba dive, and Josh and I had even went to our scuba place here and had done some dry runs.
Right.
With run runners. And so we had gotten used to the equipment and stuff like that. Well, we got down there and they gave us the health questionnaire. And of course, I'm diabetic, but stable. And they wouldn't let us go because I was diabetic and didn't have a note from my doctor. And I literally broke down into an ugly cry right there in the middle of the terminal. She did,
because look, like we were so looking forward to that excursion. Like, and this was on the Vista repositioning. So this was from New York to Miami. So like we had come, and this was in November too. So we had come from freezing, literally freezing cold New York City, which was also like just so unforgettable. I really can't wait to sail out of New York City again when all this is beyond us.
Well, and I mean
that was a beautiful port.
That was a cruise where like 300 people recognized you for the first time as a YouTuber.
Yeah, I know, it was pretty crazy.
The ship.
It was pretty everywhere we went. I think it's because we were involved in a lot of Facebook groups but anyway, I digress.
Yeah, but
I digress. It was
everywhere we go, everybody's crossing us.
Yeah. And so we had come from freezing cold New York all the way down to southern Caribbean Aruba, and the whole time you remember we stayed in a spa. What was it? A spa? Was it a spa interior? Yeah, it was a spa interior.
Spa.
Yeah, and so I mean, like we had the whole spa experience. We were just so looking forward to Aruba.
So spoiled to those heated seats.
Oh my gosh, I really was, wasn't I? I really was.
You had to go every and just lay there.
Yeah,
on
the little thermo loungers. Oh my gosh, they were so nice. But and so then we get there to Aruba, and so a lot of times we report it's like that's planned out, and the excursions all kind of leave at the same time, right? And so like as soon as they told us we couldn't go, we were like, well, crap, what are we gonna do? Like all the excursions have already left for the day. How are we gonna be able to? We're not gonna be able to do anything. The whole day is kind of like a wash at this point. I mean, we could walk around downtown and shop, sure, but we were there's a huge difference between scuba diving a reef in Aruba and downtown shopping. There is if we were like a bus tour, okay, it's not that far off, but like we're going from like one extreme to the other essentially. So it was we were just so lucky to be able to get this. I mean, the carnival personnel, I have to give it to him. Like the shore excursion personnel was so accommodating and so helpful.
He was.
And he got us rebooked right away on a different excursion.
When you see a woman sobbing in the terminal, it's kind of like, oh, I have to go help this lady.
Yeah, right.
But I will say, I think that the Medushi one was probably better from what they told us, because if you remember, the second spot that we were supposed to snorkel was really, really murky. Yeah. And that's where they were scuba diving.
That's where they were diving, yep. So I think, well, and also too.
Another spot, and it was crystal clear, and you went down like 30 feet and went down to a shipwreck and got all kinds of GoPro footage. And I'm just sitting here like, because you was free diving, and I'm just like, he's down there with no air and just diving and
my son's gonna die.
I die.
So it ended up being a really good day. I mean, all in all, it was very very spontaneous, very hectic, very last minute, but it ended up still being a good day nonetheless. But yeah, that was
I'll tell this on because not everybody knows this story about us, but
she always makes me nervous when she says, "I'll tell this on the stream." This always makes me nervous.
No, this is good. This is good. So we had called Papa Hocum from the ship, from my phone when we was in port, and because that's, like I said, that's when Josh started getting recognized. Because when we went on that cruise, you had maybe 300 followers or so.
No. I was at
maybe 1,000.
I was at 2,000. I just hit 2,000 right before.
2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had
relatively small.
Right. It was small.
Yeah.
So, but we get in the terminal at New York, and we're just standing there. We're just kind of making small talk with this other person. And all of a sudden, this woman just screams bloody murder and goes, "Oh my God, Josh Hocum's on our cruise!" And like all these cameras just start going flat, 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 like paparazzi. And Josh and I are like, "What just happened?"
Yeah.
So
it's a very cool
we
experience.
tell Papa Hocum this. It was really surreal. And so, we're coming home and everything like that. So Papa Hocum's picking us up at the airport, and he's standing at the airport, and he's making camera noises and camera things with his hands, and he's sitting there going, cha-chink, 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 cha-chink. Oh,
yeah.
cha-chink, cha-chink.
I remember that.
He's like, no. Yeah.
And so
I looked at Josh, and I joked with him, and I said, "It's okay, Josh." I said, "We're back in Greenville. No one cares who we are here."
Yeah. Oh man, that's good times. That's good times. I love reminiscing. Yes. So anyway, we say all that to say that I've been going back through some memories, so you may catch some of those memories over on Instagram if you're following me over there. So make sure you head over and hit that like button. Like I said, cruise with Josh. We had two super chats drop in. One from Cody P, $5 super chat. He says, "We watched the Horizon series the other day, And the goodbye episode with you and Phoebe had me and Teresa bawling. LOL. Me too. I actually have a funny story for that in just a second, Cody. We also had a $5 super chat drop in from Disney Mitch. What's going on, Disney Mitch? He said, hey, Josh, hope to finally meet you. Hope to finally meet you this weekend. Yeah, we got to talk about that, Disney Mitch, in just a second. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Cody, so about the Horizon, I myself somehow started watching the Horizon series this past weekend, and I ended up getting all the way through boarding day, and then I had to go run some errands and stuff. But I found myself not even on the goodbye episode, like getting a little teary-eyed watching these cruise videos back. I was like, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. This was a group, and it was okay to hug people, and it was okay to be close to people without covering your face, and we did. So we hung out at the pool at the Aloft Miami. Peter, do you remember that? And before that, we went to Publix. Yes. And the lady yelled at me for filming in Publix. And I was like, this is a grocery store. You guys are not the CIA. You are not the Pentagon. You're a grocery store, for crying out loud. What is wrong with you? God. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like filming personnel either. Like I was...
Same problem.
I know, well, and the craziest part is I wasn't filming like personnel or like other people. Like I was filming B-roll of like us shopping. Like, so the camera was faced at like the food and like the cart moving and things like that. It wasn't like I was walking up to people and filming. You know, it was the weirdest thing. But anyway, yeah, and then the whole van tow.
They do that here.
I know. Then the whole van tow thing happened, and it was so crazy. It was so crazy.
Where's David Harbin? Where's David Harbin? Because he loves the van story.
I know, he loves to hear that van story. Oh, man. Sherry, Awesome Sunsets, what's going on with you? Welcome. We also have Earsome Emporium, Genevieve, the Disney streamer queen. Queen, if you guys want a virtual Disney experience. Yeah, really. Honestly, like, I feel like Jen streams 24/7. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, Jen would stream her sleeping sometimes, I feel like. Like, I feel like she'd be like, guys, today we're all going to have nap time together. So bring your pillows, bring your blankets, bring your cuddly plushes, and we're all going to have nap time together. Like, honestly, she's a queen at this, okay? And it's so personable and so real.
That new sleeping stitch that you got, Erica, would be perfect.
That's it. There you go. Stitch, yeah, the Disney sleeping stitches. For real.
We can, like, get all of our sleeping Disney plushes and put them in a circle and then start the stream.
Cody dropped in with another $5 super chat. He says, I don't care if it's okay or not. I'm hugging y'all when we finally get on a cruise. Ditto, my friend. Ditto. Well, hopefully with all of, hopefully the way the cases in the U.S. are free-falling and with vaccinations and all that kind of stuff, hopefully, we'll be able to hug our loved ones and our friends. Well, our loved ones, you know, already, but your friends and neighbors, and hopefully that'll be okay here really, really soon. Mark and Nicole Cruz Too Little dropping in with a $5 super chat. They said, Mr. Cruz Too Little doesn't want to rebook our cruise that was canceled today. I want to sail, she says. Any advice on me changing his mind? I would say book for later. Book for later in the, like, I honestly think the summer. No. I'm not even talking that later. So my personal thoughts right now, the way it's looking, the way that things are moving currently, and when I say moving, I don't necessarily mean that literally, because things are not really moving, but they are still, like I said, the cruise lines are becoming increasingly frustrated and fed up, if we can say that. And so I think that there will be some movement, some shifting. Things are going to happen soon, because the cruise lines, I mean, at the end of the day, they are still a business. And like, this is something that if Royal Caribbean announced tomorrow that they were going bankrupt because the CDC will not let them sail, like, that is some hot water. That's something I don't think the U.S. government wants to, like, they don't want to be the cause of that. A multi-billion-dollar company.
Right. You know what I think Royal Caribbean would do before they went bankrupt?
What do you think that's positive?
They would sail exclusively out of Europe.
Well, that too.
Because Europe is not as strict. They would go to Europe.
That too. And I think the success that they've had on Quantum over in Asia and the fact that they're keeping it over there now.
Fly to Europe.
Well, yeah, if you can. I mean, they might put a ban on that. They had one. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. But I know that if you come back into the U.S. now, you have to have a negative test. Or, so we didn't get an update. So I did a video, what was that, 2 weeks ago, last week, something like that, about, with the requirement of a test, what happens if you've already had COVID, because you can then test positive for up to 90 days. And several of you guys had some great answers. Some doctors popped in and said, hey, you get a doctor's note saying that you have had it. You are not contagious. It's been more than 14 days. You are not contagious. You are clear to travel. And so that would be the process for that. So if you do have it, don't feel like you have to cancel your plans. You just need to speak with your doctor, get them to write you a note saying, hey, I am a doctor. I understand that this person, is going to test positive. They are not contagious. Nah, you look like you about to say something negative, Mama Hocum.
I ain't saying something negative. I'm just going to say, unless your last name is Hocum and you test with every testing thing and have every symptom of COVID and still test negative.
Yeah,
more
really.
than once.
So, Mark and Nicole, I would say look at later this year, or if you want to do next year. I think I am hopeful, and again, I think hopeful optimism goes a long way. There's no point in dragging us through the mud. I think I am hopeful that summer, June, July, maybe August, we can look at getting back to the sea in some capacity. Again, that's not going to be every ship and every fleet. That's going to be a limited number. But the fact that the cruise lines are canceling up to May 31st and not into June or July, like that tells me, and it makes perfect sense. If you put two and two together, summer is a busy season for the cruise industry. They want to sail if they can sail, like that's summer vacation. They would be very busy anyway. So I think if they can make it happen, they're gonna make it happen. They do have to have some more, info from the CDC, some more requirements. They have to meet some more certifications and things like that. But hopefully we will see some things happening really, really soon. They did say, it's been 2 weeks now, they said that they would be delivering the next steps to the cruise lines on the protocols within the next few weeks. And that was like 2 weeks ago. So, we're expecting something literally any day as to the next steps. And to my understanding, the next steps is supposed to be port operations, among other things. So what that means is when a ship pulls up to Jamaica, what is the protocol, right? What is the protocol for, and it's probably going to mimic a lot of what's going on over in Europe, with ship-approved shore excursions, nothing on your own, things like that. And I think as cruisers, if you want to cruise immediately, you're just going to have to be understanding with that,
You also have to look too. Like right now, I know that some cruises, even when they go, yes, they're going to be shorter cruises, but they've also are going to have to adjust some of their itineraries because I think, isn't it, the Caymans have already kind of closed until 2022?
I think to cruise pad, but again, all of that could change.
Yeah.
All of that could change.
Some of them, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some of them, so they would still have to adjust. So if something like the Cayman Islands was on your bucket list, I would plan it for later.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. I wouldn't take a bucket list vacation this year. Not on a cruise ship anyway. If you want to fly somewhere, you want to go to an all-inclusive, you want to go to a resort, you want to do an Airbnb, things like that.
Hawaii.
I think that's, Hawaii, that's still possible, definitely. I think if you had like an Alaskan cruise, I would not put my money in that pot, I would wait on that and do that next year. If that's like a bucket list, a one and done, I'm only going here one time, I wouldn't do that this year. I would put that to next year, If it's a just, a nice vacation, a nice getaway from the stress that has been the last year now, I think, rebook it. What is it? You've already got your money in there, rebook it.
Yeah, and I'll say this. So, Papa Hocum and I are still planning to go to Hawaii, and Josh has thrown it up there. He's like, but don't you want to wait and go, another year? Don't you want to, you don't want to be in Hawaii in masks and all these things and all this. But this is the way Papa Hocum and I look at it. Number one, it's our 25th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we ain't getting any younger. And I don't want to explore Hawaii from a hover round. Because I have a feeling if I keep waiting, I'm going to end up in a hover round.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to explore Hawaii while I'm still mobile. Of
Yeah.
course, Cody's a little mad at me. He's like, really? You'd rather choose Hawaii over coming to Iowa?
Cody, you could come to Hawaii.
Good old Iowa.
Good old Iowa.
Yeah,
I think y'all have got some cows out there, right?
Right now, what's the temperature?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold up there. I mean, it's cold everywhere. But, it's really cold up there. Yeah, buddy, you should come. Come on to Hawaii. Somewhere I'd really like to visit is Bermuda. That's right next door to us.
Yeah.
Only like 400 miles. But anyway,
Right.
That was my first cruise. That was my
See, I've
first
never
ever cruise.
been. all the New Yorkers in the stream right now are like, I
know, 'cause that's like a big...
Yeah, it's like that's where New Yorkers go. Oh, it's just Bermuda. Now, I want to go to Bermuda. I've never been. I want to go see the pink sand beach and all that. It looks gorgeous.
Well, for my
I tried
first
to get
cruise,
you to go.
though,
I tried to
didn't
get
really
you to go to a
like
pink
it.
sand beach in Aruba.
Oh no, what'd you say,
go.
Peter?
I didn't like it for my first cruise because I wanted to move to other places. Like, the ship went there, it docked there for 3 nights. So, it was like a floating hotel, and then we went home.
Yeah,
Like,
that's because
it's
it's the only thing. There ain't nothing else around Bermuda. There is nothing. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that's like a New Yorker's vacation destination.
It is.
Oh, man, that is funny. What's going on, Sarah Massey? We got Wondrous Reese in the house. Reese from England. Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Is 2 or 3 a.m. over there? Are they 5 hours or 6 hours ahead?
It's 5 hours, yeah.
5. Goodness, great. Reese, go to bed. Go to bed, buddy. It's almost 3 a.m.
Reese is up working on some plans for us.
Okay, so I think it's about time. Peter, are we going to have a special guest?
No, unfortunately, she's also working on the back end.
Okay, all right. Well, special guest, if you're watching this, we would love you to come on for just 5 minutes if you can manage. Just 5 minutes if you can manage. But if not, we totally understand. There's a lot going on, a lot happening, guys. I'm telling you, in the last, about 24 hours, Peter and I
12 hours.
No, about 24 hours. Peter and I have put together a little fun weekend. A little fun weekend this weekend. I have a meeting in Orlando on Friday, and since I'm going all the way down there, I was like, hey, we should do something fun. And Peter was like, well, Volcano Bay is open. Peter, slide to your left. Slide to your left. Volcano Bay, that's been behind Peter the whole time, which is Universal's water park. You can come back now. It is their opening weekend this weekend. So, Peter, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about what we're doing this weekend? What do we got going on?
Well, see, you don't know this, but we are hashtag Palm Tree Posse this weekend.
Palm Tree Posse, all right, I like it.
Yes. So this weekend is Palm Tree Posse. It is the opening of Volcano Bay. We got some friends in the chat that are coming with us. It's going to be amazing.
Palm Tree Posse. Jen is speaking another language right now.
Just like you do on the islands, you can rent a cabana. I've rented one. You get concierge service. They bring drinks to your cabana and food, and there's water and this is going to be.
You're just making me even more jealous.
I know, Mama Hocum, plug your ears, honey.
And Josh has been wanting to go to Volcano Bay for
like 2 years.
Ever.
Like 2 years I've been wanting to go to Volcano. Like, we passed it. I didn't really know what it was. And I remember Thomas Piddock. I don't know if he's watching tonight or not. But big what's up to Tom. Hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. I sent him a message last week. Tom picked us up from the train station for the carnival. Was that the Breeze? Yeah, for the Breeze. And we drove on the freeway. We drove on the freeway past Volcano Bay, and all of a sudden, like, there it is. And I'm like, what is that? And I remember Tom was like, oh, that's Volcano Bay. It's Universal's water park. And I was like, that is a freaking volcano in the middle of the interstate. What do you mean that's a water park? There's no way that's a water park. And anyway, so I did some research and I was like, wow, I have to check this out. This is amazing.
Yes. It's a water park and it's cool because you cannot tell that it's like right next to the highway because they do such good work with the sight lines and the music, and the way you get to Volcano Bay is almost like you're taking a cruise. Because I like remember the first time I went, I was like, I feel like we just got dropped off on an island from a cruise ship. Because, like, you can't park near there. Like, you have to park away from it. It's a special bus and a tunnel, like, you go through to end up in Volcano Bay. It's, like, a whole big thing.
I'm so excited. So,
it was...
Cody...
Okay, Jen came up with the name Palm Tree Posse.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay, so speaking of Jen, yes, our special guest was gonna be Jen tonight. I'm begging her to come on. She's been making tuna salad. Staying on that keto diet, so she's quite, and she's also working on the back end trying to get all this stuff set up for us. So she's super busy, but
we have regardless, we have a village happening. I'm like in a chat, and there's a village happening right now trying to get things to work for this weekend.
So after the meeting on Friday, I think we're gonna go to Magic Kingdom, right?
Okay, so they're actually asking who's coming. So it's going to be me, Josh, Jen, Earsom Emporium, Nick, Magical News Live, and Samantha Lowe. It's going to be awesome. Cool. And Heather from Vacation Exploration. So we're all going to be there. It's opening day.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
A cabana. We have a cabana rented at the pool, at the big right under the volcano is the way that I understand it, and we're on the second story. Now, before anybody gets too far, we will be practicing all the safety protocols, so wearing masks where we can. Obviously, when you're riding the water slides, walking around the water park, you're not going to be able to do that. Working at a pool, I can tell you that is a high risk of waterboarding and suffocation right there. Okay, so you cannot do that, but we will be keeping our distance. Anybody has a fever, you're not coming, you're not doing it. You don't feel well, you're not coming, you're not doing it. Things like that. I get my temperature tested every day. And so we have determined that when Josh was sick several weeks ago with those really bad body aches, we have determined that it was in fact COVID-19. With that being said, I should not be able to be reinfected for 90 days, Mama Hocum? Is that right? Is that what they're saying? Okay, I will tell you because I read and looked it up before I booked today. Yeah, it's 90 days that you're not supposed to be able to be reinfected. Yeah. So we should be good there. Should be safe and okay.
You were sick at Busch Gardens. Yep. You was with Lauren.
Yeah. And so then Lauren ended up getting sick and tested positive. But we don't know we don't know if I got it from Lauren or if Lauren got it from me. We don't really know that. But anyway,
got it from me.
We might have. I don't know because Mama Hocum did it. But then where did you get it? That is the mystery. That is the mystery right there. But anyway.
I got it at a furniture store or Cracker Barrel. I don't know. That's the only places I went.
So we are going to be practicing all the safety protocols, making sure that everybody is, minding their distance and keeping safe and, 6 feet away from others and things like that. But we're looking forward to it. Friday, going to go to Magic Kingdom. Saturday, we're going to go to Volcano Bay.
So I just got a word. From Jen. We are all good for this weekend.
Great! Tell her to get on here. Tell her to get on here.
No, she's eating dinner.
Oh, well, that's fine, Jen. We'll eat with you. Let me go grab a plate. I'm just kidding, Jen. We will see Jen this weekend. Huh? Yeah, I know. Peter's fasting. He can't eat after, 5 o'clock, buddy?
Yeah, I'm also fasting.
Oh, my God.
We gotta look good for this weekend.
Hello, L. I know, right? I should go eat an apple for dinner. So, Friday, we're going to go to Magic Kingdom. That evening, we're going to go to Magic Kingdom. Saturday, we'll be at the Universal thing. And then, did we decide what we're doing for dinner? We're going to go to City Walk, right?
City Walk, yeah. So, Saturday will be at Universal. And okay, so here's the thing. Here's the other cool thing. We are staying at Endless Summer, which is Universal's like newest resort.
Yeah.
And
I
come on,
I should have
it
grabbed
has the
some
word
pictures.
Endless Summer in the name of it.
Yeah.
Like the name of the hotel is Endless Summer. So Jen says she's in her jammies, so she can't come on.
I see.
So
So we're staying at Endless Summer, and then Sunday we are gonna do.
Well, we're getting our 2-bedroom suite.
Oh, right, yes. So we're gonna be staying at the Endless Summer. We're gonna do a 2-bedroom suite. So it's gonna be me, Peter, and Jen. So Gary, if you're still in here, Gary has been begging.
Where is Gary? I haven't seen Gary.
Jen and I to do a little collab together. You're gonna get that this weekend. We're gonna have a ton of fun. Gonna be filming some great content. Of course, she'll be doing some live streams. Like I said, Jen is the Orlando live stream queen, so she'll be there catching it all for you guys. You don't want to miss it. And then Sunday. So did we decide on?
Yeah. So Sunday we are all set. The team working backstage got you a park pass, got you a ticket. And Mr. Nick from Magical News Live is going to work those fast fingers Sunday morning to get us a Rise boarding group.
Wow! So we're gonna go to DHS on Sunday. Wow, that's awesome.
I'm really mad. Okay.
I'm just learning this. I'm just learning this right here on this stream. That's amazing. That is amazing. So and also want to give a big shout out to Jen for making all of that possible for us. We literally would not be able to go to Disney. It's 100% sponsored by Jen, so big thanks to her for that.
So Jen and the team working, you guys are amazing.
Dinner is on me for sure. No more coins. No more coins. Goodness gracious, no more coins. So it's gonna be an action. It's gonna be an action-packed weekend for sure. I figured I'm in Orlando. Why not, man? Let's make the most out. It's gonna be warm down there. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be warm and sunny.
Why don't you tell them
I'll give y'all 3 guesses what the weather's gonna be here in North Carolina.
What? It's gonna be rain.
I'm gonna be dragging through more mud.
Right. What were you gonna say, Peter?
Rehydrated.
What were you gonna say?
I was saying, why don't you tell them what initiated this weekend of
Peter
sent. Weekend.
So I already had this meeting planned. Well, it wasn't planned. It was an idea, right? And it was, we were trying to decide, should it be over Zoom? Should it not be over Zoom? And then Peter sent. No, I cannot. Then Peter sent a soon I can. I cannot yet. Soon I can. Peter sent something in our group chat with myself, Scott, Michael, and David, and was like, "Hey, it's opening weekend at Volcano Bay on Saturday. You guys should come," as like a joke. And then he texted me and was like, "No, you really should come." And I was like,
Yeah.
What am I doing? Let me check my Oh, clear. Okay. And so then that, one thing led to another, and a good flight deal later, and here we are. Literally, this is the quickest I have ever booked travel. I mean, I'm flying out early Friday morning.
Literally, he booked the flights this morning, and he's leaving in a day and a half.
I'm leaving Friday morning. Friday morning, yeah.
Yeah, and it's out of Raleigh too, right? So I can't take you to the airport.
No, it's fine. I have the little park card, so it's fine. Yeah, so I'll be driving to Raleigh. So as far as vlogs go, definitely gonna be doing Volcano Bay, because that's gonna be brand new. It's opening day for 2021, so we'll be able to check out what they're
saying. We need you to ride all those big slides that we don't do,
that
because none of us do like the ones. None of us do the ones in the volcano, and that is a drop slide, like where you get in the tube and then the floor drops out, and it's massive. Like it's larger than the one at like Scissor Beach.
He does Summit Plummet, so you know.
We did have a $10 super check come in from Magical News Live. Nick, he said, Palm Tree Posse, Woot, woot.
Thank you, Nick.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the Palm Tree Posse this weekend. It's going to be a ton of Brad Jackson says rolls for a midnight snack. I don't know, Brad. You have to. We do have reservations for the Boathouse Sunday night, right, Peter?
Sunday, yes.
Sunday night because Sunday night, Peter and I are actually staying at Art of Animation. So we're popping over from in the summer. We're going to pop over to Disney and stay at Art of Animation. So that'll be a ton of fun. Which, I mean, it makes sense because we're going to DHS that day anyway. So, you know, we'll be able to ride the Disney bus. We'll be able to ride the We'll be able to ride the Disney bus to Disney Springs.
We never did tell about that, did we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We've told that like five.
Yeah,
we told that like 10 times.
Oh,
now.
yes.
Yeah, we have told that like 10 times.
Disney buses.
Yeah.
Disney bus, and we could do the Skyliner for fun, just to.
Yeah, we'll ride the Skyliner to Caribbean Beach and check that out where Peter and I stayed. So we'll definitely be vlogging Volcano Bay. I don't know about.
There's Gary.
I don't know about Magic Kingdom or DHS. Let me know. Would you want to see a vlog from there, or should we just keep it to Volcano Bay? I'd love to hear it. Of course, Mama Hocum is a resounding yes, but I'd love to hear in the chat. What do you guys think? Would you like to see that, or can you just go watch it on somebody else's channel on YouTube? Let me know. Of course, Jen will be live streaming as well, so we'll be having a ton of fun either way. Gary, I am flying, sir. I am flying. I got a really great deal. It was round trip. What was it? 144 round trip from Raleigh to Orlando, direct to MCO. No layovers, nothing, just direct flight there and direct flight back. So it was a really good deal. Usually to fly to Florida, it's about $200. Maybe I can get like like $150, you know, so this was a pretty good deal. So I'm flying early Friday morning.
Yes. Gary's been waiting for this collab to happen, like for Jen and Josh the same like stream and vlog, like for basically since I moved down to Florida.
Yeah. So it's going to be a ton of fun. And then, like I said, we're going to go to the Boathouse Sunday night. And Peter was able to snag us reservations for that. So I am super excited about that. No, I cannot do the rolls.
This time.
I can't do the rolls. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
You can.
I can't.
Wait. You have to bring home a Gideon's cookie for your family.
Yes. So we have to go get a Gideon's cookie. That's that brand new cookie shop that just opened in Disney Springs.
And Peter, I want you to take Josh on City Walk to the Chocolate Emporium and get him one of them massive things.
Okay. Yeah. We could do the Chocolate Emporium.
Yes.
I want him. Bay.
Yes, he needs to do the Chocolate Emporium, Josh. It's like, what is it, like a $12 milkshake or something?
It's a pretty hefty looking milkshake, yeah.
But I mean, it's like a milkshake, a cookie, a brownie.
That sounds like 3,000 calories is what that sounds like. That sounds like Josh rolling through the front door. That's what they're going to charge me. They're going to charge me for extra weight on my way back from because this is I'm going to be flying. I think it's Spirit that I'm going to be flying. So they charge for your left toe, So I mean, you want to sit down. If you want to sit down on the flight, you have to pay for that, okay? If you just want to fly, they'll throw you in the baggage compartment. But if you want to sit down, you have to pay for that.
Chocolate Emporium.
Seatbelt's not included either.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Another Disney coin.
We need to recap everything for Gary.
Gary, what happened? Where have you been? No, he's just gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch the replay, dude. What happened? Did you doze off?
Gary, you walked away.
Oh gosh.
He's going to be the whole weekend with Genevieve.
Yeah, I'm gonna be spending. I'm spending the weekend with Peter and Jen and Magical News Live. So
on Friday, like literally 2 days from now.
Yeah,
Friday.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a ton of fun. Look for those videos and vlogs. Yeah, that's the big news though. We're gonna have some a lot of fun. Like I said, we're gonna definitely keep we're gonna be keeping things safe and COVID conscious for sure. So not to worry there. We will be keeping our distance from others. Absolutely, most definitely. The good thing is I think, Peter Peter works from home, so he like his cat is the closest person that he gets to, so not to worry there at all. Yeah, and then like I said, I've already had it, so I should, up to 90 days should be okay. I saw somebody said something about St. Kitts. Well, oh yes, Aiden McGuckin said, looking at St. Kitts, no quarantine needed when you visit, Josh. Yeah, so a lot of the islands, if you have a negative test, you don't have to quarantine. But if you don't get a test, then he's right, you have to quarantine like 7 to 10 days if you do not want to test. The thing is, though, to come back to the U.S., you're going to have to get a test. So you might as well just go ahead and get it to go down, Mm-hmm. But a lot of
and that's kind of like what we learned with Hawaii. You have to get a test, but Hawaii is very specific in that you can't get a test just anywhere. You have to go to what they call a Hawaii approved partner.
Right.
Which for us, CVS and Walgreens.
Right. Right. Brandon Magruder says, I'll be watching Jen's streams this weekend. Gary said how much.
Catch up with everything.
Gary said, how much was the airfare? Gary, it was like $144, I think. $144 round trip, which was a really good deal, honestly. And the flight times weren't bad. I think it's like 9:30 a.m. So it really wasn't a bad flight time at all. And like it's direct,
it's gonna be amazing.
It's direct from
honestly,
RDU to MCO
everybody
and then MCO
in
to
this
RDU.
chat. Everybody in this chat is invited to come hang out with us this weekend on the stream. So
yes, you got to come check out Jen's stream. I'm going to try and beg Peter to open up his YouTube app maybe once this weekend and do a stream because he hasn't had anything over there in a while. He said he's been taking a break. I'm going to try and pull him out of that. We'll see. No promises being made, but I'm going to try and pull him out of that.
I was going to film something. This was kind of like on the DL, but I was going to film something at Volcano Bay with my GoPro.
Yeah.
So
cool. I was going to comment on Peter's shirt. I love his shirt tonight.
Yeah, this is from
check it out.
The Universal Mardi Gras. Here, let me stand up. This is from the.
You disappeared.
I disappeared. This is from the Universal Mardi Gras thing that we went to this past weekend, I think it was. But basically, it says, "Let the good times roll."
Let the good times roll. Universal. Look at the alligator on there.
It's like Universal Arch and.
Gary! Oh my gosh, guys! Gary dropping in with a $144 PayPal. Stop it! Gary said, "Have a freaking good time." You are too nice, Gary. Thank you so much. Man, I shouldn't have told you. I should not have told you what the flight was. Gary, that is so nice.
Gary, that's so sweet.
Because I already had Monday off, but that's because I have 2 doctor's appointments on Monday. Or I would have come with Josh.
Yeah.
But I can't get Friday off too, and my Monday appointment is at 8:30. So, yeah.
Man, Vicky says, LOL, I wish I was closer. Long flight from Los Angeles. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like the flight from here to Orlando, it's only like an hour and a half. I mean, it's not terrible in any way, so right. I really, it's nice and easy to fly down to Orlando. Well, relatively, Now, and I'm flying back Monday morning because for some reason the flight on Sunday, it was like $144 one way to fly back. Whereas then Monday morning it was like, gosh, like what, $70, I think, something like that. So I mean, it was a no-brainer. Yeah, it was a no-brainer.
He said it's cheaper than dinner. Yeah, Gary said that.
Yeah,
Gary, stop it. You're so nice. You're so nice. A great
That's so
friend.
Sweet.
I so appreciate
that
you, buddy.
That would
Thank
cover
you
Peter's
so much.
rolls.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll cover the rolls that we're gonna get and stuff in Peter's backpack.
We're gonna have so much fun.
We are. I am looking forward. Peter, what are you looking forward to most?
The cabana at Volcano Bay.
Really? You guys are not gonna see me in that cabana. I'm gonna be like, wow, this is cool.
Pew!
Water slides.
I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna be sitting my butt down in the cabana ordering food all day, but
no, because I am gonna drag you right on the water slides. I'm gonna be like, come on, Peter, get up. You've already had 15 apples. Let's go.
Make him ride the volcano and drop one. There you go.
What are you excited for, Josh, at Volcano Bay? Because I told you about.
I don't know. So
River,
it is brand new to me. Like when I tell you this came together in 24 hours, I'm not lying. Like I haven't even had time to look up what is at Volcano Bay. I just know that it looks fun and exciting, and I can't wait. Actually, to tell you the truth, after we get off tonight, I'm booking the ticket for Volcano Bay. Like we haven't even booked the ticket yet. You know what I mean? So
we do need that.
Yeah, so I haven't had to look into it yet. I am just really, I don't know, I really like the Disney experience. Like, so I'm really looking forward to the Disney experience. Having a Mickey waffle again. Yeah, so I'm really
You're making me jealous.
I'm really looking forward to just the whole, I guess, Orlando experience, if I dare say. I'm really looking forward to the boathouse again. I really hope they have what I had in, what was it, November? Because if they have what I had in November, I think I'm definitely going to get that like seafood little plate or whatever with the crab.
Yeah.
It wasn't a little plate. It was a whole big plate.
I love how you like appreciate the Disney experience because that's like
I really do.
They work so hard to.
I appreciate the detail, the thought into the detail, the little details. You know, I really do appreciate that.
Well, you're going to get a little bit of Universal detail though by staying at Endless Summer.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is our first time.
I'm looking forward to Endless Summer too.
This is all of our first time staying at a Universal Resort. Like me, Jen.
Really?
You,
I didn't know that.
We've never
wow,
stayed.
This is going to be cool.
Yes. I stayed at Hard Rock when I was like 12, which was like so long ago. And that was when Hard Rock was like the only hotel. So this is a brand new resort at Universal. So we're all excited to see what they have there.
Brandon Magruder says, LOL, I still have some airfare credits with Southwest. Me too, Brandon, me too. I was going to use it for this flight, but actually, like I said, it was cheaper to go with Spirit in this case.
I actually still have, I looked the other day, I still have American.
Said?
No, what did Jen say? Yeah, we have American
we'll all do the slide if Peter does it. And then Nick said what Jen said.
Ah! We are going to shove you off of that slide, buddy.
Log it.
Absolutely. You have to go with the camera, though. You have to go with the GoPro. Because we have to see your facial reaction. I can see it now. I can see it now.
If he made me do the one that he made me do at Atlantis, you have to do this one, okay?
Peter is rethinking this entire weekend right now.
I had to do that one that dropped and then humped and dropped again. At Atlanta.
When you see this in person, like this slide is the size of that volcano, and it drops. It's a drop.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. Cody said.
Anymore, but no.
Cody said, "Is there a bed in the cabana for Peter?" Is there, Peter? Is there a bed in the cabana?
I think there's like a laid out couch.
Oh Lord. We know where we're gonna find Peter. He's gonna be sprawled out on the couch, laid out with a butler feeding him grapes.
Go have fun.
He's gonna have a butler feeding him grapes.
Yeah, eat a grape.
He's a grape. The butler's gonna be very annoyed.
That's me. I want to eat the grapes. Remember?
Magical News Live says Joshua liked the Fearless River. I don't know what it is, but it sounds fun. I am looking forward to it.
That's like an extreme version of a lazy river. Like imagine a lazy river if it wasn't lazy.
Like what we did at Atlantis, Josh.
Yeah.
The unlazy river.
Oh, I will like that then. Jen says I will be Gary's VIP. Oh goodness, it just jumped. I don't know what she just said. She said I will be Gary's VIP something. The chat just jumped.
I think when he comes to Florida.
I'll be Gary's VIP tour guide when he comes to Disney.
Okay, and then Gary asked, how much is Volcano Bay? I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you how much Volcano Bay is. It was $1. It was $1. I'm not telling you, Gary. You've been nice. You've been nice tonight. I appreciate it. We were originally going to get a right now there's like a travel, if you're a travel agent, like Sherry, I don't know if you know this or not, there's a travel agent deal. You can get 3 days, right? 3 days, Peter, at Universal for free by completing their updated training. And so we were going to use that, but you have to book it 14 days in advance. And I was like, listen, this came together last night. It's for this weekend. So it's not going to be 14 days in advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got a PayPal from Brad Jackson. Said you only live once. Make sure you do the slide. Okay. And it's got like a little slide emoji thing like coming on it.
Oh,
you can't see anything, but it's got the slide.
All right. So we're going to try and get Peter on the slide, guys. We're going to try. Cody says with a bowl of butter. You're going to be laid out with a bowl of butter. Because Peter loves butter.
Jen, too.
And the roll.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring
okay, ask Jen about what happened at when like we got to eat. Jen will ask them to take butter and melt it underneath the heat lamp, so she has a bowl of butter to dip her stuff in. Like Genevieve. You sound like sounds like Lauren's mom right now. Lauren's mom is like obsessed with butter too. I don't know what it is. I like a little bit of butter. I am not I am not a do you want some bread with your butter person. But it sounds like Jen is do you want some bread with your butter person. Yeah, that's this new thing that like we found out we could do is ask them to melt the butter underneath the heat lamp. And it comes in a bowl of melted butter and she dips everything like veggies, bread, steak. She dips like the steak in the butter. It's
Jen, is that on keto? Huh? Yeah, that's you too, yeah. That's what I do. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Butter is
Disney Mitch said, oh no, Peter already said he's going to nap. LOL.
Butter is actually 100%.
Genevieve, don't worry about the butter. I will tell on myself. So Josh, Jim made rolls the other night. Finished them up over the weekend with a bowl of butter. Okay?
Oh gosh, Mom. Oh no. What have you done?
I just sat there and had a bowl of butter, dipping the bread in and eating it.
Oh no. No. Guys, we're going to be hanging out for maybe another 5-10 minutes. If you have any last-minute cruise questions, any comments, anything that you want to know about this weekend, or just anything that you want to know about us, please feel free. Drop that in the live chat right now. Tonight's show is brought to you by Wayne Gentry, our executive producer, our patron of the week. A big thank you to Wayne. I think he's been here since October with us over on Patreon. If you guys want more info on that, details are down in the description. Wayne, thank you so much. You are our patron of the week. What is hilarious over here for you two?
Oh my gosh. So
don't butter shame me.
Yeah, don't butter shame me. And then Magical News Live says, melt my butter, hold my gimbal.
Yeah, that's what Jen does. Okay, we're in the park sometimes, and she'll be like, I forgot when this happened. She'll be like doing something, and she'll be like, hold my gimbal. And she like goes and like, it's like, when did that happen? Oh my God, I forgot what was happening.
You are kidding. Guys, Gary, you're in trouble. You are in trouble, sir. Gary dropping in with an $80 PayPal says, I looked it up. You're in trouble, Gary. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Butter is keto friendly.
Butter is keto friendly? Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is healthy fats, isn't it, huh? I did not know that. Huh.
Also, you do Cody Pritchard for the PayPal. He says Peter has to do the slide fund, and it's my donation to the Peter has to do the slide fund.
My donation to the Peter has to do the slide fund. Peter is being bribed right now to do the slide. So Peter is definitely doing the slide, guys. The bribe Peter for the slide fund has officially been initiated. Brad Jackson also dropping in with a $5 super chat. He says, I have gotten my work partner addicted to watching the ships come into Port Miami every... Hold on. We got a rest of a message here. It's just got to load. I like to watch the ships too, though, bud. I really, really do. He says, every morning, I love how the stocks are doing right now. Hope they keep it up. Yes! If you have cruise line stocks, holy crap! Holy crap, are you winning? Don't cash out those save, because I feel like it's just going to keep going up. Hold. Right, Peter? Hold.
Hold. Yeah.
Hold.
This is not financial advice.
That's right. This is not
advice.
financial advice. Yes, this is just a personal opinion. But I personally am holding. I've got some in Carnival and some in Royal as well. It's been looking really, really good. I'm not going to lie to you. Gary says, OMG, you will be eating keto with Jen the whole weekend. I hope so, because if I come back looking like a bowling ball, Lauren is not going to be happy with me. She is not going to be happy. So
the only time you're going to be rolling is at the Chocolate Emporium, okay?
For sure.
Just added.
Oh, gosh. Toward the partner, doing the slide fun.
Oh, my God.
Man.
Gary, thank you for the contribution to the slide.
Peter, I think you're doing the slide, buddy. I think you're going to have some very upset people if you don't do that slide. The Palm Tree Posse is going to have to push you down that thing.
They said they're going to do it with him.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're going to tell him right up until he drops, and then we're all going to walk down the stairs. Oh, man. Cham Traveler says, we are interested in cruising since we live close to Galveston. Is the Carnival Breeze a good ship to start with? I think so. I love the Carnival Breeze. Love the Carnival Breeze. Yeah, it is a beautiful ship. I love the atrium of the Breeze. It's got like those, and it reminds me of hot air balloons, like flying. Yeah, or Chinese lanterns, yeah, flying up into the clouds. It's absolutely beautiful. I think you'd enjoy that ship, definitely. Not stayed out of Galveston, so I can't give you any yays or nays for Galveston, but I really like the Carnival Breeze.
The other day, so.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Jen says, I'll make sure he does it, Gary. Yeah, we'll make sure.
Well, I'm going to make sure. Okay, if I do it, I'm going to make sure Jen and Nick do it, too. And I think Sam's going to do it, too. So if I do it.
All right. Plot twist, the slide is closed. I hope not, though. I hope not. Peter would literally jump up and down.
He would be like a little boy.
Yeah.
I've avoided that slide every trip. Actually, all of us. We've all avoided that slide every trip to Volcano Bay.
Well, now you're going to be able to say that you did it. Alex says it's going to be an amazing weekend. Looking forward for the live streams. Yes, it is going to be a ton of fun. We are going to have a great time. I am also really looking forward to it.
Please, no injuries.
Yeah, no, of course. Man, and that sounds like a negative comment, Mama Hocum, and we don't allow those around here. We are going to be safe. We're going to be having fun, having a good time. Absolutely. Pixie Dust Run says picture proof. Absolutely.
I just got another PayPal from Brad Jackson. It's a gift that says, be strong and courageous. And he said, sorry, but you're doing the slide. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm doing the slide. Everyone, please.
You're doing the slide.
Thank you.
It's going to be
great.
great.
Thank you, everybody. I'll do the slide.
Guys, well, with that, we are going to go ahead and sign off about 10:30 right now. Man, we've had a great show tonight. Wow. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. It's super, super easy, but it lets YouTube know that you enjoyed tonight's show, and they will promote it more. So it really helps us out if you do hit that thumbs up button. Share out the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And until Friday, where we are going to have a ton of fun, an action-packed weekend down in Orlando, Florida. My name is Josh. It's been real. It's been fun. Tonight, guys, tonight has been a lot of fun. And I'll see you Friday. Not on Cruise Talk Live, but I'll see you 2 weeks Wednesday on Cruise Talk Live. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you Friday. Bye. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Be free.